And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Throw over by Infante, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
Oh, man, you can't hit a ball any harder than that. I mean, this ball gets on him in a heartbeat. Maybe even a half heartbeat, considering how fast his heart is beating right now. But he's on it all the way, and he winds up making the play.
Quentin Berry digs in, coming off a single in his last at-bat. Craig Gentry will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Gentry.
First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. In for a strike. It's 1-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. Skied into very shallow right. Snyder is there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning.
Good start to the inning here out of the bullpen. After 3 runs came in to score last inning, they needed someone to come in here and slow that offense down a bit.
At the plate, Giovanni Soto. He flew out in his last at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a liner, but this is going to get foul. This is line to left, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first, and he is back safely at first, and that was almost trouble.
Well, this was a wise decision here to hold on at first base. Even though that ball's off the wall, I think they would have had a good shot at throwing him out. So he holds on at first.
Cliff Pennington will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Pennington.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 8th inning coming up. The Halos lead this one 7-3. Craig Gentry will stay in the ballgame now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 3.
Cliff Pennington will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Number 7, Cliff Pennington.
Javi Guerra will come out now and make his first appearance of the spring.
Javi Guerra.
Clint Barmas is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th.
Barmas. Leading off for Kansas City, catcher Clint.
And here is strike 1 call to the 37-year-old veteran up there. 0-1. Just got a piece up the line. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
The third baseman, number 8.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Mike Moustakas will bat now. He popped out in foul ground last time.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer. Soto is up with it. Throw is up the line as it gets away. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
Man alive, what a disaster defensively. And he's going to wind up at third after this one, as they're going to score this one a 3-base error. Ouch.
Omar Infante will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Out in front of it, strike 1. Here's the 0-1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
And now this is where you can be just a little bit more selective as a pitcher. You're looking for the strikeout. You certainly don't have to throw a strike in either of the next 2 pitches, so you got to see if you can get him to chase.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
A classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. A man at third with 1 away. Lays off 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Set to deal on 2-2. Still 2-2. Here's a ball lined into left center field, and it's going to get down for a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 7-4 contest.
It took him a while to find the one he liked, but on the 8th pitch, he finally comes through with an RBI single. That's a great job of both driving up the pitch count and driving in the run.
Standing in now, Travis Snyder. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
Ball one.
I think that's consistent with how the strike zone gets called nowadays. You know, that's a strike in the rule book, but most umpires won't give you that pitch anymore.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Slapped hard the opposite way. Gentry is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Well, that's a pretty good at-bat right there. He just went with the pitch and took it the other way. He hit that hard right at the left fielder, who's been standing out there for about 130 years.
Alcides Escobar ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Sinking liner toward left. In there, a base hit.
And this is a situation now on the mound where you can't worry about how you got into it. You got to worry about how you're going to get out of it. And he's got some work to do now to protect this lead.
Gerard Dyson will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Up the middle and off his leg. No chance to make the play. Let's just hope he's okay on the mound.
And this one will go down as an infield single, and a pretty painful one at that. It looks like he's all right out there, but things are getting worse for him now as this thing's going to load the bases.
Terrence Gore will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Jose Alvarez will get the call here in a big spot as he inherits a bases-loaded jam with 2 men out.
Alvarez.
Terrence Gore will be the first one to greet him, and he'll bat in a big spot here. Bases loaded.